for Straight on the Point with your host from some
CT. It's a Thursday in Southern California. A little bit under the weather I am, and I'm going to plug this in here. Hey, I just want to check volume because we weren't able to get a volume check. Lee, can you hear me okay?
Roger, Roger.
Roger Rabbit. There we go. You can check in, get what you want to talk about and what we're talking about today. 424-227-9461. Yes, we are in an undisclosed location, and I am eating a popsicle, a purple popsicle, because my throat hurts. So I'm going to be eating two popsicles here because, you know something? Popsicles are good. Wear some makeup. No, I got the no makeup look because I'm the no makeup real deal guy. Hey, we got a good show lined up for you here. We had a great and all of that. If we lose you on Instagram right now, to facebook.com/Jesse Torrero. Also has us on Spitzer. When your vehicle gets hit with that kind of water, forget it. When it sinks underwater, everything's gone. The wire's gone, the engine's gone, transmission's gone, everything's gone. So it's just a junk car. So it kind of makes you think, you know, if a major disaster does happen, post ups there, but all the stuff that I think is pretty controversial and cutting edge, I'll post up on the street as well. Kid Rock, you know, the artist Kid Rock is running for, that's the most important thing, being ready for the worst financial system with the government debt now toppling almost $20 trillion. You know, all the things that we knew about not being purchased by anybody, and the big companies and big corporations and big buying gold. And yeah, Tracy says she doesn't know where to start. There's so many Bitcoin companies. Yeah, you know, you want to start with the oldest one, the one that deals basically with Bitcoins. Okay, they're BIT, Bitcoins, or BC, Bitcoins. There's about five thing how these Bitcoins work. It's not necessarily like stocks or anything that we've ever known. It's more to give you I'm going to give you one of the places I think is really a good place to start. So write this down, guys. It's called the Stansberry Company. Porter Stansberry, and Buck Sexton. Stansberry Company. I've been crushing ice like a snow cone and putting lemon water with a little sweetener in it. Oh yeah, I used to love to make those Kool-Aid bars too when I was growing up. As a kid, we'd make Kool-Aid in a paper cup and then have Kool-Aid popsicles. So, Bitcoins is a way to go. Stansberry Company is a place to really start and learn about Bitcoins. Get involved. Don't wait. The next year, there's going to be some very, 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 very wealthy people that got involved with Bitcoins. This is a real deal. This isn't fake stuff. It's been around for about almost 10 years that I know of. Certainly 3 to 5 years where it's been really active. And now it's super hyper active. And the investment is really very inexpensive, basically a mining machine and a few dollars. So I wanted to let you know about Bitcoins and just to kind of point you in the right direction, because I want you guys to make a ton of money. That's what it's all about, right? Making money in 2017. We talked a little bit yesterday about the gangs in Sacramento who are being paid now, lots of money not to kill people. And we touched on that, but I wanted to read you something about that because the Sacramento City Council voted just the other day to pay gang members not to kill people. Can you imagine such lunacy? The Sacramento City Council is got a so-called an advanced peace program to pay gang members not to kill people. $1.5 million has been earmarked for the program that will provide gang members with $1,000 a month stipend to remain peaceful. It will also provide them with free job training and schooling. Really? Really? I mean, really? My goodness. And the city council voted in favor of a 9-0 passage of this act. They're going to take tax money from hardworking, law-abiding citizens and give it to known criminal gang members as long as they don't get caught murdering people. Wait, it's like extortion and blackmail. Unbelievable. That's what's happening in Sacramento. That's our state's capital in California. Is that an amazing thing? I mean, unbelievable. That's what's happening in California, folks. Be happy you're in Texas. I know you got hit with Harvey, but I'm telling you, Texas, Oklahoma, Wyoming, Tennessee, Iowa, anywhere but California. This state is gone Looney Tunes. So, isn't that great? Well, this is my suggestion, okay? I got the plan on the plan. Oh, someone just asked me, Tracy just asked me, where can I get the mining machines? Go Google Bitcoin mining machines, and you'll come up with a lot of them. And they range in power. And you want to get the most powerful one you can get for the money that you have to spend. And they run 24 hours mining the electronic systems for money. And go to that Stansberry research site because they'll be able to help you out. Play-by-play action. So here in Southern California, we have approximately 175,000 registered gang members with all the police agencies. Okay? That's what we approximately have. 175,000 gang members that are registered. So what we need to do is we need to do a campaign, and we need to go out to them and say, listen, $1,000 a month to move up to Sacramento, and you get free job training and free schooling. $1,000 a month up to Sacramento, because those nincompoops that created this law need to suffer the consequences. That I was thinking about Sheriff Apiro, Joe Apiro, the guy who got pardoned by the president. And I got to thinking about him. Carlos Alanis just checked in. I got to thinking about him. And he really only committed a misdemeanor, okay? So bad about what he did. All the animal shelters are separated by prisoners, okay? They feed and care for the strays. This is some of the work that they did. Every animal in a prisoner's care is taken out and walked twice daily. He now has prisoners who are experts in animal nutrition and behavior. They give great classes for everyone who'd like to adopt an animal. He was literally taking that was 28 cents an hour for working with the dogs. But most of the prisoners would work for free, even in their pink underwear, eating their bologna sandwiches. Jail have been given permission to strip down to their government-issued protection. This kind of stuff is how we should be treating our prisoners. This shouldn't be three hots and a cot in an air-conditioned building. They commit out of his own money, and he doesn't take the $400,000 a year salary. And the Bitcoin banking, prize giveaways, networks with 7,000 plus business owners, free to attend too. You got to tell, we're going to be there. We're going to do a little something, AVTV Live and the Jesse T Show. We're going to do a little something there. And the reason why, because everybody should be in business for themselves. Everybody should have a little side business going on. Something on the side, even if you're working full time, you should have a little side business going on. So that's the important thing. So it's real important that we're going to be out there and at the LA Small Business Expo, September 14th in downtown LA's California Market, America, and a part of what makes our history. It's who we are, good or bad or indifferent. Doesn't really make Kirk, and he does. And Kirk looks at him. My pain is what makes me, me. I thought that was a fantastic line because that's kind of what we're doing with the wind. You know, there's a theater in Memphis, Tennessee, this year that because of to a large segment of its local population. Are you kidding me? Aide, housemaid to Vivian Lee. She was a woman that broke all barriers. She has a muzzle. He said, "Yeah, I think it's that they're coming, something like that." It'll come to me in a second. She broke all special interest group that whined and cried like big fat Pillsbury Dale boys. Protesters got kind of old with this stuff. It blows through and still enthralled to it this week, but I hadn't had a chance, so I thought I'd pick up on it here today as we do. She's a young entrepreneur woman, young woman in her 20s. She's got a great. I'm gonna read it and rattle it off for you. Now follow me, okay? If the U.S. they are very put on who the winner will be. He's just branding a big sword because he knows if he does, then he'll have no opportunity but to retaliate if any intelligence knows that. So we're no interest in it at all. They're on the Jesse T show and the stuff that's coming forward right there as well. Okay, so a couple of other shots that I wanted to in Florida over water and food. They're fighting in the markets in Florida over water and food. Of 14 watermelons fighting. They all think they're like MMA fighters and tough. You dot the power. Joe Calderon, Tracy Ellman, Dean Olson, Brenda Church Rains, and we can't forget about all the folks who are checking in. Donnie Gibbs. All right, Donnie, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Carlos Alanes. You're having a great world, according to Torrero, and now you're straight on the point.